What's up YouTube? I am your host, Anything Billy. Today we're going to be replacing electric rear brakes on this 2020 Ford Edge. And if you do enjoy my content, please hit that like button and subscribe button down at the bottom of the page. So let's get started. Alright, so this is going to be very hard to record considering I'm by myself. But in order to set this and reset this, it has to be done all at the same time. Because I had turned it off in order to do the brake job. But when I went to try to come to turn it back on, it kept saying that it needed to be serviced. So you'll have to cut it off and cut it on in order at the same time before you do it. So first thing you want to do, and the only thing I can show you here is here's the brake, the gas pedal's here, and you turn it on here. So what you'll do is, if you hit it once, the green light will flash, the car will come on. Then you'll push the gas pedal, accelerator pedal, and this down. Turn it off, turn it back on, and it should come up on the dash. After it goes through its search, it says parking brake maintenance mode, and I'll show you what that looks like. It'll say parking brake maintenance mode. Alright, so now that you're there, you want to cut it back off, do all your stuff. Then you got to cut it back off and cut it back on. So then you want to turn it to run, push the pedal down, pull this up, turn it off, turn it back on, and then wait for it. It'll come back on, it'll go through its menu, it'll come up, and it'll just automatically reset the parking brake. It'll say park brake on. See, as you can see, it's hard to see because there's so much glare. But the brake light is on, so now it should work. So we will cut the car off, we'll cut the car back on, and it should come across and say that the parking brake is on. See the brake light still on? So we'll turn it off. Oh, I gotta push the brake in. Alright, see the brake off, and you hear it go zzz, then you put it back on. You can hear it zzz, and now the parking brake's on. So that's how you set and reset the parking brake so you can do the brakes. Y'all know the drill by now. The first thing you want to do is take the brake cap off, put a rag over it. That way if any fluid comes up, you'll catch it, and that way you'll be able to get any excess fluid that comes up through. But this one's pretty low because the back brakes are about gone and the front brakes are about 50%. So tools you'll need for this job is you'll need a 7 X-head, not a star bit, an X-head, pliers, screwdriver, some type of piston compression tool. Like always, no job is complete without the hammer. I know the last time I done one of these electric brake jobs, I got a comment that says, you don't need a hammer, which, you know, that's cool. Just you never know. But we're not replacing rotors, we're replacing the brake pads. Now, this being an electric parking brake, I've already disabled it on the dash. This is like a straightforward brake job. I think I've done them before. These Fords have these little caps you got to take off here. No big deal. Just remember to put them back on. I've also got this spring on the front, which is a pain. That's what the pliers and the screwdriver are for. Sometimes you can pop them off pretty easy. Other times they're a pain in the butt. Just be careful not to let them come and hit you in the face. I done one time and they come whizzing by my head. Come on. Go. Now they do come, if you buy the gold pads, they do come with those new ones in the new, with the hardware on the new pads. If you happen to break them or whatever, I don't think I've ever broken a pair, but you know, you never know. If I get my light to sit back out of my way here. All right, so let's take this thing apart. These are Torx bits, so they shouldn't be that tight. This little knock with a hand should bring them loose. I'm just hoping that piston will push in. I don't think you'll need to twist it. Hopefully it'll just push in since I got it broke loose. That's the only problem that I think I'll have. It may take me a few minutes to get the piston back in, but we'll see. I don't know what you would lubricate the slides here. I'd be afraid to mess something up, so just make sure you push them out of the way so you can get them off. Use your finger or a screwdriver, however you want to. That way they're out enough so you can get the caliper off. I don't know how much room I'll have. See, I have very little room to mess here, but the rotors are okay. There's nothing wrong with them. Alright, so let's take these pads off. The outside pad is more than the inside pad. Let's see. Okay. Huh. That pad is kind of stuck on there. Like I said, you never know if you might need a hammer. Just give it a good tap. Ooh. Looks like it's got glue on it. I don't know. Alright, so they say the only thing you'd have to do is just push it in. So we'll see if that's possible. We'll get it set. If it does, it'll be a whole lot easier to break down. If not, it'll make it harder. So let's see here. It's hard for y'all to see, but take your piston compression tool, put it on one of the ears, and let's see if it pushes in. Okay, see, it's not pushing in. It's not doing anything, actually. Get it up here so I can see what I'm doing. Yep, it's not working. So I have to go get my other kit, which means that this brake job got a lot harder because they leave you no room to work with these things. So let me go grab my other kit, and let's hopefully we can get these to go in. So before I do try the other one, I'm going to try this cheaper tool here to see if it might. I mean, this tool's so cheap it may not even work. Let's see if I might be able to get it started. It may be out so far that it won't go back in. Let me put a. See, everything's in the way. Let me see if I can just put this pad on here and see if that might be able to give me a flatter surface. They just don't leave you no room when you work on these things. Just go ahead and be prepared to have hardly any room to work on them. All right, come on. Now let's see if this will go in there. Let's see. It's hard for me to get y'all to see where y'all at. All right. I'm going to twist it and see what it does. I mean, it may bend. I have no idea. These just wires and everything in the way. Is it going to go in? Or is it bending? Let's see here. So that's it. I can't even go in no further. That's it. So obviously you're gonna have to twist it. Even though the paper said you don't have to twist it, you're probably gonna have to twist it. That or it's not right. One or two. So let's try this other one first. Like I said, the electric brakes are tedious. You have no room to work on them at all because of all the wires. I wonder if I can take this off to get it out of my way. See it. Let's see what's over on this side. I don't see anything. Because if I can move this out of my way, it would be great. It would be a little bit better for me to maneuver. Let's see here. Okay, I got that off. That helps a little. Let me see if I can take this line loose right here with a straight screwdriver. If I can just move this line out of the way, it would help out a lot. That just pushes in there and it should just pull out. Come on, baby. Easy there. I got it. Oh my gosh, what the heck? It shouldn't be that difficult to come out, but it sure is. I don't want to pull too high that I jerk it and hurt myself, so let's grab a pair of pliers. See if we can't work it out with a pair of pliers. Easy. Okay. Come on, baby. Come on. Are you serious right now? You're almost out. You're just being stubborn. Just have to grab it again. Oh my gosh, it won't come out. What the heck? Almost down, it sure is. I may have to move this light out of my way for a little while till I can try and get this out. All this stuff I use is good until you can't use that. Oh my gosh. I don't want to mess it up or break the wire. But if I get that wire off, I can work on this thing better. See, now I can get it around over here where I can work on it. Let me continue to try to work on it. Alright. And see, it just pops out. It's fine. So now I can just let that hang there. I can get this up here so I can work on it now. Alright. Now, I'm sorry, there's no metal to stick on here. So I don't know how to... We're going to be working on that right there. Now that I got it up, let me move y'all up a little bit right here. There you go. Yep. Alright, now let me try this again to see if I can get it to push. If not, I'll have to use my other piece. So one or two things has happened. Either it's not disabled, or I have to turn it in as I push. So, get into my blue box here, which I don't know. I don't even know if I have anything that works because of what am I going to hook it to? That's the part I don't understand. What am I going to hook it to? I really wish I could go up higher. Is that not metal? That's not metal. It's about to fall. See, ain't nowhere putting the light nowhere on these things. Anyway, because I don't think anything will put on that to do. Let's see here. That might work. Let me grab this and this. Set this here out of the way. Let me get this set up right here. So what you'll do is you'll take that, and you will line it up with this notch right here and this notch right here. There's two notches on each side, so you'll line that up to with it. That way, when you push and turn, it'll be able to turn it. And you set it in there like this right here. It's very tedious. You just gotta come on. You gotta line them up. This thing lined up now. Okay. Lined up pretty good now. So what you'll do is you will, as you twist, it'll push it in. Just be slow and easy. And as you turn, you got to turn this out to keep pressure. I think I've went over this before, but so what you do is you'll just turn and roll this out. Turn, roll this out, turn, roll this side out, turn, roll this side out. Just keep turning it and rolling this out. That way you keep pressure on it. And that's it. It'll stop. That means it's locked into place. That's not, you can't go no further. Well, hang on. Then you lock it in place. Like your flashlight on the floor, and you turn this the opposite way to loosen it up. Lay that to the side. Pick your flashlight back up. Okay, slide it in place. Are you in like that? Yep. Now, brake pad has no spring on it. See, this pad has a spring on it. The spring always goes in the back, and the one don't. Make sure the pad is next to to the rotor. Now we can, before we put this back together, we can plug it back up and then stick this back in that hole. There we go. Spin this around. If I got in there all the way, that should slide right into place. Okay. And it is not sliding into place, so I've got to try to, I'm going to have to try to push that in more. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm saying that you have no room to work. I'm going to have to move the flashlight. It's in the way. Let me see if I can use this to maybe push it in a little bit more than I need. That worked. So yeah, so once it stops turning, just push it in the rest of the way. You should have enough room. And make sure you put your flashlight in your way. They just don't leave enough room to work, and the flashlight will stick. Okay. Let's turn this around. Don't drop it. Right into place. Okay. Back in. Push that in down there. What I would do is I would take your X head and just start them by hand. You don't want to cross thread them, so start them by hand. It'll be very easy to start. And take your wrench, get the top one started real good, and go back to the bottom. Like I said, just snug these up. Stupid flashlight. Snug these up a little bit. I don't understand why the flashlight won't stay in place. Alright, let's go back. That's snugged up. It don't have to be all that tight. Snug up, alright. Put your plastic caps back on the outside here. Make sure everything's plugged up. You got the electrical hooked back up. You got that wire put back into that hole. Yep, that's good. That's good. Now, time for the spring, which is probably the hardest part to put on there. You can see here it's got holes here and here that you. It's got holes here and here. That's right. I'm just going to set that right there. Leave that there. There's two holes for these things. However y'all see fit to put them in there. You can put one side in here, and you can fire pliers for the other side. Okay. There's the bottom. That's why I say use the fire pliers. Hold it in place. Bend it up like that. There we go. Make sure it's pushed in good. That's it. All right, now let's move over on the passenger side. All right, so now we've made it over here on the passenger side. It's always one side is over next to the wall. I have no light, so come over here and I got plenty of light. So now you should be able to see all I do. So we'll just go over it again since that side was kind of hard. Now I know what I'm doing. That's it. Now we'll put the brake reservoir cap back on it, put the wheels and tires and truck on that, then I'll show you how to reset the system, set it back on and set it back off. And the last thing you want to do before you take it for a test drive is you want to put the brake cap on there and make sure she is full of fluid. Pump the brake a few times, just make sure we got a pedal, make sure the parking brake is off, and then we'll back her out. Just hit the brake pedal a few times on the way out. I mean, this car is sophisticated, it'll automatically turn the parking brake off even though you don't cut it off, it'll automatically cut it on. So what we'll do here is we're on this hill right here, we'll put it neutral, put the parking brake on. As you can see, it holds, we're not moving, so that means that the reset worked. So push it back down, put it in reverse, buckle up the seat belt, and we'll take it for a test drive like we normally do. Most of your Fords have some type of brake maintenance on them. Now, things like Toyotas, I don't know. I know a lot of the big manufacturers, like BMW, Mercedes, Volkswagen, all those, you got to have a tool. You got to have a big tool in order to cut them off. I don't have that. And I done that one where I had to take the actual electric parking brake motor off. That kind of scared me because I was afraid I didn't get it. Was going to get it put back on there, but I got it put back on there. So that's another way to do it. I like the Fords because you can able to cut them off on the dash. So this is like the third one I've done. I've done two before I started recording. So this is not too bad. So far, haven't felt any vibrations or anything like that. So everything should be good. So far, everything's smooth. Don't feel any vibrations. Don't hear any noise. I mean, really, the back of this thing really didn't have any type of hardware to replace. So it was just mainly just putting everything together. Whenever I explain how you turn the electric brake system off and the electric brake system on, I'll make sure I'll describe it there on the screen itself, because you got to continue to hold the pedal and the brake switch down until it prompts on the screen that it's either in maintenance mode or that you got it out of maintenance mode. I don't think I said that when I was going over how to do it. Alright, so as I turn in here on the road to the shop zone, I want to thank everybody for watching this video. Thanks for hanging out with me today and doing this brake job. I hope it's educational. If you need anything or need any questions answered, just leave them down in the comments. And if you like this video, check out this other brake job here on the screen. And until next time, bye now.